Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg No Q. Last cereal review this week. Let's get a close-up of the box and the cereal, and we'll check out the creepy, ultra-realistic Toucan Sam while we're at it. And then when we get back, I'm gonna go right into eating the cereal. That's what we're here for, man. Boom, eating the cereal. And then, God willing, I won't eat any more cereal for at least another year because I've eaten a lot of cereal this week, even by my standards. Close up.
After days of cereal voiceovers, what more can I say about a box of cereal? Look, there's Toucan Sam. He's incredibly rendered. Almost creepily, you can see each feather. It's almost like his body is real now, and you could eat him. Isn't that great? Let's see what other bits of wisdom we can add. Toucan seems pretty happy. Perhaps it's because he now has Ninja Death Throwing Stars included with every box of the new Froot Loops cereal. Now let's poorly splice together some nutritional information. Wow, you couldn't tell that was a jump cut. Oh, one more, there we go, because a still box is hard to shoot, guys. Now we've got the back of the box. Oh, Toucan's on a roller coaster. By the way, I know the nutritional information goes by real quick, but you can always steal it if you really, really need to know it. I don't figure people eating Froot Loops really want to know nutritional information, though. It's kind of, one doesn't go with the other. But hey, what do I know? Have I talked long enough yet where we can just watch me eat the cereal? Or do I have to keep talking about this box? I think we've about made it. I've about run out of words.
There we are. Purple Star. And as seen in the close-up, very same bowl of cereal. We're going to do the bit where I eat the whole bowl of cereal, show it to you in quick motion, come back, give a grade. Let's do it.
Hey, Scott Steiner, you want to sit down and do a review with me, buddy?
What am I gonna do?
I thought we would eat some cereal and review it.
What am I gonna do? Play the guitar?
No, we're going to sit at a table and eat some cereal.
I can't play the guitar. All I do is beat people up.
This is a table, we sit at it, and we eat cereal.
I know he loves sugar, but I checked my pocket. I don't have no donuts. I don't have no cheeseburger. I know you love sugar.
Cereal, Scott, cereal. Would you like to do a review of some cereal, Scott?
But I ain't got none.
Have it right here. Now I think you're just messing with me. Don't make me whip your ass, Scott.
You got 1 week to come up with an imaginary set of laws to get in the ring with me. Because next week, I'm gonna beat your ass. Because that's what I do.
Well, it's good you do something, because apparently you don't review cereal.
I can't say I am sorry that I am out of cereal to review. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty pleased about it. Quickly, this was the first one I bought this week. Those of you that follow on Instagram saw the picture. Back before I had the golden Oreos, I was gonna do this first, but it kept getting put on the back burner. The one thing that I held on to all week was I was gonna get to try the wild berry Froot Loops, and they would be awesome. I was right in both cases. I did get to try them. And they were awesome. Best cereal of the week, 92. If you're familiar with wild berry, then that's what it is. If you're familiar with Froot Loops, that's what it is. I actually think I like the wild berry Froot Loops better than Froot Loops. So I would say in descending order my favorite cereals this week, the wild berry Froot Loops came in at number 1, vanilla at number 2, the golden Oreo at number 3, and sadly, the Cocoa Peanut Butter Pebbles was my least favorite. So, do with that information as you will. As I was sitting here chewing my cereal, I had a lot of time to think because as you saw, I didn't have anything else to do. Where I am, where we do this, there's no TV immediately available. I didn't have my phone or my radio in hand, so I just literally sat here and ate cereal on camera. But while that was going on, I was thinking. I wouldn't say Solo bombed this last week, but it didn't do as well as expected. 2 things for Star Wars movies going forward, this will really piss off some nerds. What would have helped that movie is if it would have been Marvel's Solo. He does appear in their comic books. He's had his own series with Marvel. You could present him as Marvel's Solo. Now, I know that's like sacrilege to some people, but here's a thought. And again, people People from the Star Wars side will probably complain more than the Marvel people, but Disney owns both franchises now. Even if it was like a third or secondary, you can't do it with one of the big guns. You can't take Darth Vader and put him in the Marvel Universe. You could, but it messes with too many things in the Star Wars universe that you would have to keep track of. But you know, a perfect character to make some sort of slide between dimensions and interact with Marvel characters would be Boba Fett. And you could almost do it in such a way that you get the best of both worlds. Have Boba Fett somehow go into a collapsing black hole, or to the people watching on the Star Wars end, Boba Fett is dead. He went into a black hole and, you know, he comes out the other end this big. But in this case, somehow, whatever means you want to use, he gets pulled into the Marvel Universe. Then from there, you can literally do anything with him, and it can take place like in the current Marvel Universe, because that's the thing about Star Wars, it's out of time. They don't have years in Star Wars. You don't know when it is, especially in relation to like our world or the Marvel Universe. You could bring Boba Fett here, humanize him, have him have adventures, whatever. At the end of the day, when it's time, you could have, I don't know, Doctor Strange open a dimensional portal so to those people that were watching Boba Fett, he went into a black hole and then poof, he reappeared 10 seconds later. It was like he never left. You could even wipe his memory if you really felt so inclined that it never happened on the Star Wars side. But you still get your Star Wars Marvel crossover with a character that has enough room that you could do a lot of things that would be interesting. You just really can't take Chewbacca and put him in the Marvel Universe. Again, you could, but timeline-wise and just various factors, Lando Calrissian, maybe. Maybe that would work. But he's just a dude having an adventure, you know? Marvel's full of those guys. Unless you teamed Lando up with Star-Lord, I would watch that. But my vote would be Boba Fett. He's like the one character that comes to mind, unless it was some kind of a droid, and who wants to see that? Okay, I spent too much time eating cereal. I burned out my brain. Might be back on Sunday with a live stream. If not, we'll be back on Monday with some form of fast food. Until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media. Mr. Happy0121. Twitter, Mr. Happy0121. We tell you every time a video comes out. Until next time, stay vigilant. Go buy the wild berry. I'm debating having another bowl.